Red Hot Gotsy, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe. Red Hot Gotsy. Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about Demon Slayer. Now, this is going to be my 100th subscriber, like, kind of special. So today I just wanted to do a little review of this series since, you know, I have a couple things, you know, that are controversial to say about it. Now, if you haven't already, come subscribe, like you already know what to do. Yeah, let's just jump into it. You know, this is, I'm making this the 100th, you know, subscriber special just because I really have a lot of thoughts on this series, and yeah, let's just get into it. Now, I guess if I wanted to talk about characters more in depth, I'll say, let's start with the Demon Slayers. Now, Tanjiro is one-dimensional. He's a nice guy, stereotypical, kind of like Deku. You know, standard shonen, you know, trying to become stronger over time and stuff like that. It's done horribly in general because, you know, barely freaking see it. But I just think that at least like they have somewhat of a consistent pacing. Like, it's very fast in general, and that's why I don't like it. It leaves a lot of like substance out. Either it leaves a lot of just like blatant plot stuff that you need, or the plot stuff is there but it's not good, kind of like the backstories that I just talked about. They're there but they're not good, or they're placed in the wrong spots. Now, if I had to talk about the characters, I would say the characters in Demon Slayer overall are pretty mediocre, and or trash. And again, I'm not holding back. I don't give a damn. When it comes to, I guess, like the demons, some of them have interesting backstories that tie into the hero or Demon Slayers. And, you know, it works. I think the fights are more compelling in that way, especially when the backstories are told before, and I mean before they die. Because afterwards, I don't give a damn, honestly. Like, for the most part, an exception to that is, like, Rui. I didn't give a damn about Akaza either. It's just, like, characters like that, I don't know. I don't care about the concept. Like, you can have an amazing character, but if you F up the concept, or no, if you have the concept of the backstories being told afterwards, it just diminishes the quality of the character infinitely. It's like ridiculous, and I don't know why they even did this for like majority of the series. Like, it could have been so much better if you just changed the placement. One simple thing could have like significantly increase the quality of your series. Like, the idea was there, and then you effed it up because you wanted to do something different, quote unquote. And then actually no, I don't even think it was that. I think it was more so you just didn't think properly. And I don't want to roast the mangaka or whatever. I don't want to be on that. You know, I don't want to have that energy. But in general, I don't think this mangaka like knows how to write stories properly, and I think that's what a lot of, you know, of these animes in general. I think they're very poorly paced, whether it's anime or manga. Because even with My Hero, I've seen the goddamn manga, so I don't want to hear a goddamn thing about, oh well, Todoroki fought Dabi, you know, it was really freaking cool, or Endeavor. I don't want to hear anything, not a goddamn thing, because I just went on like a whole tangent. My point is, like, I just don't think like this series in general is just well paced, and the characters and the backstories just either don't connect in general to the character or the scenario, or it's just overall I just think it's bad. I think him as a character is he's kind of just like a beacon of not a beacon of hope, but he kind of is like the best example of that, kind of like Deku as well, except, you know, Deku is like meant for that role. Tanjiro is kind of like he's kind, endearing, and he's trying his best, you know, to save people like in different villages and stuff like that, and, you know, sort of just putting some hope out there, you know, teaming up with the other Demon Slayers to, you know, to kill these demons and stuff like that. So You could also say Rengoku's kind of like All Might. You know, he's like the older, smarter, kind of like mentor kind of character who is strong and will sacrifice himself to the bitter end just to stop these threats. You know, and My Hero's like the villains, and with this like the demons. So yeah, and they both had to sacrifice something. So Rengoku sacrificed his life, and that's why I like. I guess I'll jump to Rengoku real quick because there's not much I have to say about him. Rengoku, cool character. You see his backstory. It's pretty straightforward. His dad was a dick. He had his little brother who looked up to him and stuff like that. Uh, and he had to push through the hatred that his father was putting out there because yeah, he was a Hashira as well, and that's probably why he was so jaded about it. And the mother died, at some point, like later on, and then when he grew up, his father still had that hatred, and he had to just push through it, and it just shows like how much resolve in general Rengoku has, but it's just sad because you don't really see much of him other than that one arc, and it's just I don't feel anything, and I feel like a lot of people felt that way. Now, you could just see a bunch of fake ass reactions on YouTube or something like that of people saying, "Oh, I cried seeing Rengoku die. That was terrible. Oh my god, he was such a good character. I already fell in love with him." Bullshit. Bullshit. I don't want to hear it. Honestly, it's like people are gonna cap about like one. You see this character for one arc and you're already like in love with them and you already have this attachment. Like, I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm not saying that. It's like the opposite. Like, oh, it can never happen. But in general, the way it was paced, like you're not gonna convince me of that. At least for like, I'll say the majority, but I don't even know if I can say that. Because if you just like don't think about the series in general like very hard, maybe it did hit you hard. Maybe you didn't expect it because you don't expect much from the series. Maybe you just expect it to be different, and maybe you expected a character with his design and his power to live. So maybe that shocked you, and that shocked me. I didn't think he would die here. I mean, I kind of got it spoiled low key, but I didn't think it would. I thought it would happen like later on, but it's terrible, freaking garbage. My God. But yeah, yeah, I feel like he's just a wasted character in general. Tanjiro is just kind of wasted as well. There's just a lot you could have done with this main character. I feel like Deku's 1,000 times better, and Deku's not good. Zenitsu's pretty one-dimensional. He fights when he's asleep, which doesn't make any sense because I don't know how he talks when he's asleep. It's kind of strange. I think he's pretty powerful. He's probably even more powerful than Tanjiro, potentially. Comment, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think of that. Like, who would win in the fight, Zenitsu or Tanjiro? I actually have no idea. It's just a thought that crossed my mind. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, I think. I think a lot could have been done with his character as well, like exploring his relationship with Gramps, as he calls him, his old sensei, and the one dude that he fought. I forget his name. Who is also Gramps' his old sensei's like student, or yeah, old sensei's student. Yeah, I worded that correctly. He could have been fleshed out so much more, and that's just the problem with this series. So much is just glossed over and just not given a damn about. So when it does appear, it's like, I don't care. I really don't care because you didn't do anything to back this up, or you did very little, or you did poorly. And I know that's a lot, jumbled into what I said, but like in general, there's a lot of factors that contribute to this. You can't just say, "Oh, it's this thing," and that's it. There's a couple things. Wrong with this. Inosuke is just, I would say he's the better of the three, or the four if you want to include Nezuko. But Demon Slayer is like he's the best of the three. And I think in general, I like his backstory. I guess it fleshes him out somewhat as like a abandoned child. You know, his mother died because of Doma, because he killed her, and you know he's kind of a mountain boy. And I mean, I don't like in general how he survived from Gitaro and Daki, but uh, it's whatever. I guess he's the better of the three. You know, entertaining character, powerful, and yeah, I like his swords. I guess.
No way, Jose.
Red Hot Gotsy, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe.